Listen and practice.
Jimmy is crying. He doesn't want to get his hair cut. He is afraid. It is his first time going to a barber. He does not like the sounds in a barber shop. There are many strange smells, too. Mr. Howard, the barber, smiles. "Hello, Jimmy," he says. "So, this is your first haircut. I will take good care of you." He begins to cut. Jimmy closes his eyes. "Please don't cut my ear," he cries. As he works, the barber talks to Jimmy. Do you know that people who have red hair like you have only 90,000 hairs on their head? People who have black hair have more than 110,000 hairs. That is interesting, thinks Jimmy. The average hair lives about 5.5 years, and we lose about 100 hairs a day, says Mr. Howard. Jimmy likes the barber. In no time at all, the barber says, "You can open your eyes now." Jimmy cannot believe it. It didn't hurt. It was fun. And he learned something interesting about hair.
Listen and practice.
Every year, we have a race at school to see who can run the fastest. And every year, my friend Jim wins. This year, I decided to work very hard to beat Jim. I trained very hard and ran every day. Finally, the day of the race came. Everyone got ready at the start line. Then the gun went off with a bang. I was in the lead, but I could tell Jim was catching up fast. Soon we were running together. It was the last turn before the finish line. We ran side by side. It was fun. We did not care who won anymore. We could always share the prize. We were having so much fun that we did not notice that another boy had passed us both. Ron zipped by at the very last second. In the end, Jim and I shared second place.
Listen and practice.
We boil the egg. When it has cooled, Mom hits the shell with a spoon. The shell doesn't break. It protects the inside of the egg. She says, "Your teeth have a shell too. It is called enamel." Now, the fun part. We fill the jar with vinegar. Then we put the egg inside and close the jar with a lid. Now we wait. What will happen? It is exciting. 2 days later, we open the jar. The eggshell has become really soft. It is breaking into small pieces. Wow! What is that about? The vinegar is a strong acid, just like many foods we eat, Mom says. The vinegar softens the eggshell so it cannot protect what is inside anymore. Mom smiles at me and says, "That is why you must brush your teeth. Brushing cleans the acid off from them. If you do not brush, the acid will break the enamel. You will have many cavities and toothaches after." There is one thing that I really, really hate doing. What is it? Brushing my teeth. I just don't see the reason for all this brushing. Mom is always making sure I brush in the morning, and I brush my teeth before bed, too. Why? That's what I want to know. Mom is a science teacher. She likes experiments. She says showing is always better than telling. So we make a deal. First, Mom has to prove that it is really important to brush teeth at least twice a day. If she does, I will brush my teeth without any complaining. "Okay," says Mom, "here is what we need for this experiment. We need a boiled egg. We need a small jar. We need some vinegar. Vinegar is sour and really strong. I think this will be interesting. I can hardly wait to see what Mom is going to do."
Listen and practice.
Look at the sky. But do not look at the sun. The sun is very strong. Its light is so powerful that it can hurt your eyes. Do you know how far the sun is from the Earth? It's about 150 million kilometers away. Wow, that's really far. Even though the sun is far away, the light is still very strong when it reaches us. So the sun is one of the most powerful things in our world. Do not be afraid of the sun. It is an important friend. It keeps us warm. It gives us light so we can see. It makes flowers and trees grow. There can be no life on Earth without the sun. That is why we call it our friendly sun. It is our friend because it gives us many things. But be careful, it is a very powerful friend.
Listen and practice.
Little Irene drew an interesting picture. The picture was of a mother and a daughter sitting at a table in front of a house. Mom asked, "Who are they?" "It's me and you," said the little girl. Dad saw the picture. He wasn't very happy. He asked, "Where is the daddy? Why am I not in the picture?" "Daddy is reading books inside the house. He is not playing with us." What Irene said was true. Her dad was busy studying to become a doctor. He spent all his time reading books. He was so busy that he didn't have time to sit outside with them. Irene's mom pointed out, "See, that's how your daughter will remember you. If you keep busy like this all the time, you won't be in any of her childhood pictures." From that day on, Irene's dad started going out more often with his daughter and wife.
Listen and practice.
My brother is the oldest among the 6 children in our family. He is smart, but he had to drop out of school at the age of 12 to help our parents. There are too many mouths to feed. Late fall was the season for harvesting. My brother took me to the field where the sweet potatoes had just been harvested. We got up early to look for any sweet potatoes that had been left in the field. With a heavy shovel, my brother started digging. My job was to watch the ground to see if any sweet potatoes appeared. It was still a little dark. My eyes opened wide while my brother dug in the soil. "Wait! I saw one!" I yelled. My brother stopped digging. I picked up the sweet potato and put it in a basket. We were so happy. We felt like we had found a gold mine. An hour later, when other people had come to the field, our basket was filled with sweet potatoes.
Listen and practice.
"Hi, Mr. Green," Sally waved to the old man sitting on his front porch. "Don't say hi to him. He's mean," whispered her friend Josh. "He's not mean. He's just sad." "Sad about what?" "His wife went away." That made him sad. That night, Sally decided to draw a picture for her neighbor. She drew herself and Mr. Green sitting on his porch drinking lemonade. She drew big smiles on their faces and a bright sun in the sky. The next day, Sally gave Mr. Green the picture. He looked like he was going to cry. Sally felt bad. "I just wanted to see you smile again," she said shyly. Mr. Green looked up from the picture. "Would you like some lemonade, Sally?" he asked. "Yes, I would. Thank you." As Sally and Mr. Green sat on his porch enjoying their lemonade, mean Mr. Green was smiling again.
Listen and practice.
One morning, Becky's father said, "There is a mouse in the kitchen. It is eating our food. We must get rid of it." Becky felt sorry for the mouse. "What will you do? Will you kill the mouse?" she asked. "No," replied her father. "We will set a special trap. When the mouse goes inside, it will not be able to get back out. Then We will take it to a field. It can live there with other mice. That made Becky happy. The next day, she looked at the mousetrap. There was a little gray mouse inside. It looked very frightened. Becky and her father took the mouse to a big field. Her father put the trap on the ground. The mouse ran into the field.